Obviously, everybody will be able to figure that out on this glorious What Wednesday, October 1st, 2025. We can't thank you enough for allowing us to do this for a living. The program today is stacked. We got J.J. Watt joining us in about 15 minutes or so. Now, normally he's in the second hour.
Yeah.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. He comes to the first hour strictly because in the second hour, we're doing baseball.
Whoa.
We're doing baseball. Listen, now that's 9-year NFL vet Darius J. Butler hitting a whoa right there, which is an accurate response, I think, because this is out of the norm. Don't you think so, D-Bud?
Very much so. I know we didn't get our football in today, so I guess still starting with it. We get some baseball.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Bingo, yeah, and that's why. That's why the beginning of the show was what it was, because what you normally think of this show, especially this time of year, I mean, it's October 1st.
Yeah.
Rabbit to everybody out there. These guys are only going to be talking about football, especially if they got J.J. Watt scheduled to be in there. But baseball is electrifying. And guess who we're talking to? 12-year NFL vet, Super Bowl champion, A.Q. Shipley. AQ, do you know who we're talking to in the baseball world in the second hour?
Am I allowed to say it?
Oh, so you do know you're saying.
Okay. I do know who.
Okay. Say who you think. It's two people. I'll be excited to see who he says first. Who is the guy that we get a chance to chat with in the second hour?
The big dumper, Cal Raleigh.
That's right, Cal Raleigh.
Wow.
The MLB leader and ding-dongs will be joining us in the next hour. Obviously, Seattle Mariners superstar. They've won the AL West for the first time since 2001.
Boom.
Okay?
Look at you.
So what Cal Raleigh has done, not only on both sides of the plate, but also behind the plate, this guy basically has the plate surrounded, and he is doing good things all the way around the ballpark. He'll be joining us for what he is, I assume, dubbed a special season for a player, for a town, for a team, for a legacy, for a storyline. Going into, obviously, a beautiful playoffs that started yesterday in a fantastic way. And then, we got the second leader in home runs in MLB, Kyle Schwarber.
Both of them?
Yeah, Philadelphia Phillies superstar. Yeah, he's been there for a few years. Obviously, Schwarber hit himself 50-some ding-dongs.
55.
55 ding-dongs this year. And this guy is a monster. He's 32 years old. I got a chance to see him whenever he came down to Indiana for College Game Day and made the picks. He was fantastic there. Obviously goes to the Cubs, fantastic there. He's been here now, I think, 3 years, I believe, at this point. He's 32 years old. He's a DH, and what he's designated to do is succeed. And he's only getting better, it feels like. And this Phillies team, real deal. Joining us now, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be a first-ballot Hall of Famer. A man who's already in the Houston Texans Bull Ring of Honor. He's also calling games for CBS every single Sunday, and he's done a fantastic job every time we've heard him talk about the game. Ladies and gentlemen, the owner of the Burnley Lads and the Espanol Boys, J.J. Watt.
Jage.
How you doing, Jage?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey man, you ever been to Augusta? You ever been down there?
No big deal.
That's unbelievable.
That's hoodie.
Good for you. Good for you. Have you done this down there?
No big deal. Played the course 103. Part of the first hole. No big deal.
Wow.
Okay.
Amen Corner, how'd you do?
Not good. Not good. Not good.
Okay.
Not good.
I'm happy to hear that.
But man, what a place. What a place. Yeah, no big deal.
Did you stay the night? Did you stay the night there?
Where?
At Augusta.
Not on the grounds.
Oh.
I didn't even know that was a real thing. But I mean, I got dressed in the champions locker room.
Oh, really?
Had breakfast up there. Parred the first hole. Should have walked off the course after the first hole.
Great start.
Did you do dinner? Did you go to dinner?
I mean, I ate food. What are you asking? What did you do?
You didn't do the
Yeah, you didn't get the real experience.
I'm not talking about me, just people I know, friends of mine. You didn't do the tour of the place? You didn't go down into the wine cellar? Oh, you didn't do any of that? Wow, that's crazy. How about the amateur cabin up there? Did you go up there? Did you go see that?
No, I did not go up there.
Oh, my God. That would have been so cool if you would have done that. I've heard other people got to do that.
Yeah, it would have been. It would have been. We appreciate the invite, you know?
Yeah, somebody could invite you. And me, too, by the way.
Yeah.
Somebody could invite me. But that is literally just what you guys grew up doing, is just housing food? Is this the cheat code? Are you doing this to your kids right now?
He was. He's not lying. It was 2 breakfasts, 2 lunches, 2 dinners every day, it was the gallon of milk a day for the household. It was just, I mean, my dad and my mom were very conscious of like they knew that we needed to put on weight, and if we wanted to be athletic, we needed to grow. And it was a whole lot of food. And I think he told the story about peanut butter and jellies packed in the backpack for snacks at school. So you'd have your 2 breakfasts in the morning, you go to school, you eat your PB&J, then you go get your double lunch at school, and then in the afternoon you have a PB&J, and then you come home and have 2 dinners. So it was a lot.
Insane.
Is that every day of your life? How long do we do this for?
I mean, it was basically until the end of my playing career for sure. I had to learn to slow down and be like, hey, like once I retired, you had to be like, all right, you can't do this anymore.
Yeah, well, I don't think you can do it ever. I think that is one of those things that if you withstand that for what year how old were you when you retired?
I was 33.
33 years old. 33 years of eating like that. Think about how many calories, just think about the amount of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches this guy.
What kind of workouts in between?
Yeah, we doing swimming in the morning? Like,
yeah.
How many workouts a day?
No, there were some times where it was ridiculous. I mean, there were 2-a-day workouts on practice days in the NFL. It was dumb. I've said it before. There were times where it was dumb. But you don't know. It's like that thing. You got to push it to the limit until you find the limit. So you're like, all right, I got to be the best by working harder than everybody else. So I need to work harder than I've ever worked. And then all of a sudden you blow out your back and you're like, okay, there's the line. That's the back.
All right, we appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen, he is future first ballot Hall of Famer, J.J. Watt.
Yay!
He's the man. JJ's the man. I'm happy he's doing well in the booth.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Hey, you are as well, aren't you?
I appreciate that.
I saw a video of you calling it. I like the energy.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were sitting on like a little stair in the corner.
Yeah, you can get real tight. I didn't know that either.
You get with your guy. You're allowed to be next to your.
Pliable. I'm pliable. I can really compact down.
What are you watching there? You're watching the little monitor? Or you watching?
No, I'm watching live.
Where the hell is D-Buck going?
D-Buck's so upset. He's so upset.
Oh, no.
He said, I gotta go.
This man led the
NL
in home runs this year for the Philadelphia Phillies. He's an IU Hoosier, absolute icon and legend. 3-time All-Star, World Series champion, ladies and gentlemen, Kyle Schwarber.
Yeah!
Schwarber, how you doing, Schwarber?
What's up, guys? How we doing?
Hey, do you remember how you did at game day? I think you did really well picking games at game day. Do you recall that? And did you keep up with that afterwards?
If I recall, I think I was the leading picker that season. I think I finished 8-1.
Are they keeping score or not? Oh yeah, there is. There is a leaderboard. Okay, I'll be.
It was a leaderboard.
Yeah, and I'll be at the top of it, I guess. Crushed it, and you looked the coolest. Let's talk about what you have going on in your life right now. Obviously, we're postseason baseball. You guys have the longest season out of any. I mean, 162 games is crazy to think about. Postseason, though, you've had a lot of success in it. Obviously, the Phillies have as well. Do you guys ramp it up like in football? Regular season has a speed. Playoffs have a speed. Super Bowl has a speed. Is that the same for baseball, and how does that kind of work?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's one of those things where it's unsaid. It's you play 162 to get to this point, right? Like 162 games, you get evaluated, you get everything based off 162. Now, when you come into the postseason, you're not getting, you get a postseason share, but it's not like you're getting your normal check for 162 games. This is, all about pride. This is about a team. This is about us figuring out how to win a game, how to win a series. Stats don't matter. No one cares if someone's hitting 500, someone's hitting 100. It's, did you win the game or did you lose the game? And I think that's the beautiful part about the postseason, that it just brings out the best in everyone, and the senses get heightened. The fans are heightened, right? Everything is to another level, and for us right now, we're not playing. The postseason's going on. We're just we got the level.
Oh no.
He's saying too much.
You're trying to get everyone healthy, but we're still trying to get an environment. We're trying to create an environment that's going to be postseason like. We have an inter-squad game tonight. We're going to have 30,000 people there watching us play inter-squad, and
awesome.
it's going to be a
What?
blast.
Hold on. Is that breaking news? I didn't know that was happening. There's going to be open inter-squad so that maybe you don't get rusty during this time. Is this something that you guys have done in the past? Because in baseball, like especially with 162, feels like there's a rhythm, feels like there's a schedule, feels like there's all those things. So whenever you sit out these games, it happened in college football actually. The teams that got all the first round buys because they were so much better than everybody else actually lost out on like 2 weeks of ball, kind of got rusty, had to get reawoke. You guys feel that way in baseball? And how long have you done things like this? This is awesome. Right before, especially with how your fans are over there. That place is a real home field advantage. 30,000 people will be there tonight. Does this happen on a regular basis?
No, this doesn't. This doesn't happen normally. So last year we had an inter squad, and obviously there was friendly wagering going on between all the players. We wanted to make this feel like this is worth something, that we're just not going through the motions. And now you just add in 30,000 people into our stadium, and I'm like, who are people going to be cheering for, and who are people going to be booing tonight?
Offense.
You're trying to set your sights in a good spot to where the ball is coming out, so that should be a strike. A lot of guys have 4 or 5 pitches now, so it's not like, I can just say that some 2-pitch guy, it's fastball slider. Most starters all got 5 pitches, so now you're just trying to really put your eyes in a really good spot out there. So when that ball does come out, you're recognizing you're on a fastball, and then you're able to recognize some off speed and trying to limit your chase. Trying to limit that spot to where your eyes could go to telling you that could be a strike, but then all of a sudden it drops off the table. It's not a strike, and you're swinging in the dirt.
Then you look like a ding dong. We don't want to be looking like
you look like a ding dong, and
we don't want to look like a ding dong.
You don't want to. First off, what we're trying to do, don't look like a ding dong at the plate.
But
hit ding dongs, but don't be a ding dong.
Yes. So don't look like one. Don't be one. Definitely hit them though.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We want the ding dongs to be hit, but we don't want to be looking or being like it. This is Cal Raleigh.
Yeah.
Dumper, what's up, dude?
Hey, how we doing, guys?
Hey, thank you for joining us. Mustache looks phenomenal. I think that's a very good look. I know you got a little scruff McGruff down here. Are you going to go with just mustache throughout the playoffs, or have we thought about an idea of how we're going to look yet?
No, I gotta clean it up a little bit. It's getting a little messy, so might wait till a couple of days from now to get it cleaned up before the game.
Can you do a twisty doo-hoo on this? Can you get a mustache to do the twisty woo? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, put the wax in it. I can't. No, not yet. It's not quite there. So.
But if we were to go on a run here, maybe by a World Series. Let's not think about that, though. Let's think about what's right in front of us. You guys have a scrimmage tonight that Ichiro is going to be in right field. Is that accurate? What are you guys expecting? We just talked to Schwarber. I think you just heard us chit-chatting about it. They're going to have 30,000 people. They said that they're trying to match what the intensity could be, or at least the emotions a little bit of what the team that they're going to be playing against has right now during their wild card series. Is this similar for you guys, and what are you expecting tonight, Cal?
Yeah, I have no idea how many people are going to show up. Hopefully a lot. It'll be really hard to match playoff atmosphere. But if we can, it'll be great. And looking forward to it. Ichiro out there, not surprised. That guy's here every day working out, and so he'll probably be more ready than anybody else. So
every dong you hit tonight, we'll donate. Okay, just like we did for Schwarber. We appreciate you taking every ding dong you hit tonight. We will donate. It's gonna have to be captured though.
Oh yeah.
And these gonna have to be real pitches. We don't need your dad out there pitching.